Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. We're going to learn how to draw triangles today. We're going to do 3 examples just so you can kind of get a rough idea, and then you're going to try some on your own. The first one says 65 degrees and 55 degrees. So the first thing you always want to do is you want to start with the largest number, the largest degree measurement. Remember the first time when we started drawing angles, you're supposed to draw a dot and a straight line. That's going to be the ray, and remember the dot is going to be the vertex. The second thing you do is you line up dot to dot, line to line. Now you're looking for 65 degrees. I'm starting here, so I've got to count around 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 65 is going to be right here in between 60 and 70. I'm going to draw a tick mark and then connect my dot to my tick mark. I don't need to make the triangle so big, so I'm not going to start tracing up here. Instead, I'm just going to come down here and make my line. I'm going to write 65 degrees in this corner and then start on my next one. What I can do is I can rotate the paper so that this line I just drew becomes my new point, or my dot, or my vertex. So again, I'm going to use my new dot and line it up with the dot on the protractor. Dot to dot, line to line. I'm now going to try to do a 55 degree angle at the end of this 65 degree angle I just drew. So 55 degrees, let's count. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 55 degrees is going to be right here between 50 and 60. I make my tick mark and then connect tick mark to dot, and then write 55 degrees. Notice how my triangle has not been connected just yet, so what I can do is just continue this line already to make it a closed triangle. Okay, and then you would just write the leftover amount. I know that 55 plus 65, 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 1 more is 10, so that's 120. So this one should be 180 minus 120 is 60 degrees. So if I did this correctly, it is measuring 60 degrees. Over here in example 2, I have a 120 degree angle and a 35 degree angle. Again, you always want to start with the largest angle that's given to you. Again, start by drawing your dot and your line, and line up dot to dot, line to line. 120 degrees is going to be an obtuse angle. Even though I see 120 right here, that's only representing 60 degrees. I need to keep going. 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 is going to be all the way over here. Line up tick mark to dot and make my line. So that should look like an obtuse angle whenever you draw it. Rotate your paper and then make the line you just drew the new dot for your next degree measurement. We're now going to do 35 degrees. So again, dot to dot, line to line, and then looking for 35 degrees. 0, 10, 20, 30. 35 degrees is going to be right here. So I make my tick mark and then connect dot to tick mark. Again, notice how this is still open, 35 right there. So I'm just going to continue making that and making that a closed triangle. Oops. That's also why you want to do this in pencil. I know I already have 120 degrees and 35 degrees. So together, those add up to 155. So to figure out what my leftover degree mark should be, I just need to subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 7 minus 5 is 2. So this should be 25 degrees. It's a little bit off there, but pretty close enough. So I'm just going to go and label 25 degrees. The last one we're going to try is a 90 and 45 degree angle. This one should be relatively easy, just because 90 degree angles are those L shapes, straight up and down. Again, I start by drawing my dot and my line, or the ray. 90 degrees right here in the corner. Connect. I'm gonna put, for this one, instead of 90, I'm gonna put the right angle measurement in there. Again, rotating my paper. Here's my new line, or my new dot. And then 45 is going to be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. And connect. Again, notice it hasn't connected all the way, so I'm just going to extend this line and make it connect. 90 and 45 degrees already make 135, so the leftover amount should be also 45 degrees. Perfect. This is going to conclude our video on how to draw triangles. Again, if you need some help, you can always pause the video, rewind it if needed. Thanks for tuning in.